Hello everybody, Tommyruin here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a build that is super effective in Project Ascension. The only downside, it's pretty boring to play. The core philosophy of this build is Frost, and using talents to increase the damage your Frost spells do. Now the problem with this is, you only use Frost spells, so your two main damaging abilities are Frostbolt and Blizzard. This is why the title of the video is Brain Freeze, because this rotation is mind-numbingly boring. Now, unlike other builds and listing it up on the screen, I have got a Rex's TV talent calculator build made up, courtesy of Windmill, who is a theory crafter for life. These guys make really awesome builds, so I do recommend checking out their spreadsheet, which I will put in the description. So just a few things about this build. You have very high mana due to Heart of the Wild and the buffs which you will take as part of the build. Now this is important because Frostbolt and Blizzard are very high cost spells, so you need all the mana you can get. And to go along with these, to regen your mana during combat, you have things such as Water Shield, Mage Armor and the Mana Spring Totem, so you get as much mana as possible. And coupled with this is the talent Dream State, which regenerates mana equal to 10% of your intellect every 5 seconds. Now this is better because you have lots of intellect, so you regenerate more mana over the course of the fight. Now we also have spells such as Evocation and Innovate, which are very good at restoring mana during combat. We also have very high spell power due to some of the talents we're taking. Mind Mastery increases your spell power by 15% of your total intellect, and Lunar Guidance is 12% of your total intellect. So you have very high spell power based on your intellect levels. We also have a lot of damage cooldowns such as Arcane Power, Power Infusion, and Icy Veins, which all increase your DPS significantly during the duration of that buff. So this build is pretty self-explanatory. All you've got to do is use your DPS cooldowns when you can, and cast Frostbolt if it's one target, and Blizzard if it's more than one target. It's pretty simple. All you have to watch out for is your mana levels, as they go down pretty quickly. Now there are enough buffs and cooldowns which you can use to recover from these mana losses, but you do have to be careful that you're not going to before the end of the fight. In terms of PvP, this build is pretty effective. You have lots of slows due to your Frost affinity, and then you can pick up lots of other abilities that will help you survive in PvP due to the fact that your main rotation is built around 2 spells, so you have loads of ability essences to play around with and pick up lots of other abilities. In the calculator I've picked up things such as Divine Shield, Psychic Scream, Sprint, Death Coil, and there's many more abilities which you could take in place of those. But it is a really customizable build due to the fact that your main rotation is built around 2 spells. And not to mention that your Frostbolt, when it crits, does a hell of a lot of damage, so you'll be dealing lots of damage to enemy players if you get into combat with them. If you want to really maximise the damage which you do with this build, you want to run with 2 one-hands and as much intellect spell power gear as you can get your hands on. You want 2 one-hands because you can double up on Flame Tongue weapon, so you get the maximum amount of spell power you can from those weapons. You also want to grab yourself the Frostbolt X tome, which is the best tome for Frostbolt, and it will significantly increase the damage which you deal with this build. So that's all from me. If you are looking for a really easy build that will give you results, then this is the one for you. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments section. Remember to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all very soon.